Hey guys, what's up? Mike here. Thanks for tuning in to another video. In this video, I want to give you a little nugget of inspiration to end this weekend. A little inspiration, motivation, positivity, optimism as you go about this week. Specifically for those of you that are on your grind, you're looking for work. I recently got an email from somebody that shot me an email saying, hey, I'm looking for a UX design job since March of 2020. No luck. Can you offer me any advice? Obviously, we're in a time in this pandemic and this coronavirus crisis, and things are rough. And I overheard a nugget this morning. I was listening to Dr. Miles Monroe. He's a pastor, motivational speaker in the Bahamas. He passed away in 2014, but he has a plethora of wisdom on YouTube, and I always watch his stuff. And he said a nugget this morning that I wanted to just share with folks, is that he was talking to people about that was out there, on their grind looking for work. And he said, don't wait around. Don't sit around for somebody to give you a job. Go out there and create work. Essentially, go out there and create your value. And that's the message that I want to get across to designers out there. And it's something that I did in my career, something that we have this potential to continue to put forth effort and work and never stop until that opportunity comes. And more specifically, when you are not waiting around for the job, but you're doing the tactical stuff, you're doing the applying to 10 jobs a day, updating your resume, emailing employers, employees, recruiters daily on LinkedIn. You're doing that tactical stuff. That's just part of the work, but you're not sitting around waiting for that. What you're doing is, instead of sitting around and waiting mentally, you're continuously putting out value. You're putting out value. You're creating your own work. And specifically to this field is, don't stop working on projects. Don't stop working on personal projects. You might have 4 personal projects that you went to a boot camp, that you have all this case study work for, but continue to work, continue to put out screenshots, continue to put out snippets on Dribbble, continue to put out stuff on LinkedIn, continue to put out stuff on Twitter, whatever it may be. The point is, don't stop. Continue to put out. You could have 100 pieces of content out there. Do that 101, 102, right? Never stop, because the more and more you put out, the more value you're showing to the world. As I come about and I'm close to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, my daughter actually keeps reminding me of it. She's 10, which is kind of a cool story. I actually started YouTube before she was born, and she's like a genius at all this stuff. And she's like, Dad, you're about to get your button and stuff like that. So she's reminding me of the fact that I'm close to 100K, and I appreciate everybody for subscribing and stuff like that. And I'll probably talk about that more. But when I look back at YouTube is just a platform for you to actually say hi to people, put yourself out there. And as I started years ago, I remember when I was putting out a lot of content, which I don't do a lot of content right now every single day, but when I was putting out stuff, I was putting out value, and I was obtaining freelance clients from work. I was putting out stuff like an example, I was putting out a video on, nobody told me to do this. I was just putting out content. I was putting out a video like the anatomy of a high converting landing page, right? I was doing videos like that. And that value of me putting out there attracted people. So when they watched my videos and they saw that I knew what I was talking about, it created value. I was actually not waiting around for people. I was putting out value. And that's the principle. And this has nothing to do with YouTube, by the way. This just has everything to do with the principle of you putting out work. So you could think of things, just continuously go out there, grind on ideas and projects. And as you're putting these out into the world, good things will come to you. I think of it as you're going through this process, it works as a magnet. So as you're putting out forth ideas, you're putting out forth discussions, you're putting out maybe content, you're putting out a screenshot, you're putting out an idea, you're responding to a post on LinkedIn, you're responding to this, you're reaching out to this person. You're putting out little nuggets, and eventually it's like a magnet. The more you put out, the stronger that magnetic force becomes, and then you start to see seeds. Those are seeds being planted, and you start to see them grow. People reach out to you, you reach out to me, I forward your profile to someone that I know, whatever it may be. Eventually good things come from that. But the point is, don't ever sit around and wait. Don't get discouraged. You continue to grind. If you've been working and busting your butt for 4 months and you haven't heard anything back, keep working. Guaranteed. This principle is tried and true, and the opportunities will come. But the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to sit around and stop. Your portfolio is a continuous process. Your projects are continuous. Okay. Again, you can have 10, work on the 11th one. You can have 15, work on the 16th one, and so forth. All right. It's just a principle. Most people don't have to grind that much in terms of getting a job. But if you don't have it, that's what I would do. I would keep grinding, putting out value until something comes. All right. That's my message to you on the Sunday evening. Hopefully you receive this, you're inspired by it, and you end your weekend on a positive outlook, and you start grinding. You get ready for this upcoming Monday, this upcoming week, and you just stay on your grind, and your opportunities are out there. Again, we're in a time where we don't control that stuff. We don't control the coronavirus, the lockdowns, the impact that these businesses will have. Employee payroll is a huge part of their greatest expense of a company. And so you might see job offers out there, but companies are hesitant. But the more and more you put your value out there, you start to become a linchpin, and people want to talk to you, right? They cannot afford not to have that discussion and send you that email and send you that invite to have a discussion. All right. It will come. The opportunities out there. Be blessed. All right. We'll talk soon. Peace.